So I don't want to film this because I look like shit. At least that's how I feel. That's what I've told myself this morning. But that's the thing about social media. And that's actually what's great about YouTube. Social media has like trained you to always curate your look, your photo, your video, you know, even like influencer stuff. Like influencers know before you do your ad, you have to like put your full face of makeup on and do your content. And that's just like exhausting. It's just exhausting to always feel like you have to amplify yourself. And I had to tell myself this morning, you know what, Katie? No. YouTube especially is not about amplifying yourself. YouTube is about being yourself. And that is what I told myself I wanted to do. I was tired of doing the influencer life and trying to like, I don't want to say gameplay, but it is like a big strategy on Instagram in terms of like, oh, how do we up your views? Oh, how do we get more followers? How do we get people to engage more? And like, that's great. Like if people enjoy the science behind that, the strategy behind that, and want to do that lifestyle, like, good for them. I'm just not that person. I'm really not. And again, that's not me like discrediting people, but there are people like Hannah G. And if you're from like the Bachelor world, you know who Hannah G is. Gorgeous. Her page is gorgeous. Her photos are gorgeous. I literally, back when I was trying to like be a Hannah G, essentially, I would follow her page, one, because I know her, but two, for like inspiration of like, oh, that's a good pose. That's a good aesthetic. And I could never achieve that. I can't. And then here I am this morning be like, oh, I don't want to do my video yet till I get ready. Well, I'm not getting ready for a while because I got volleyball soon. Like, I'm not going to shower before volleyball. I was like, hey, just put yourself out there. Who cares? Guess what? Everyone wakes up looking like they just woke up. It's called real life. And that's what I'm trying to really obtain. Not obtain, that's the wrong word, but show. That's what I'm trying to show and share on YouTube is real life. Speaking of real life, yesterday, I was so just out of it. People keep talking about, I don't know which planet it is. Mercury in retrograde, Mars in retrograde, some planets in retrograde, like the entire month. And I feel that. Now, some people go, that's just an excuse. Like, that's fine. I still feel like this month has been freaking chaotic. Heavy, depressing, sad, emotional, all of the things. Yesterday, oh my God, I laid on my stomach outside and I drew on my patio chalk. Like, I was just like all I had the strength to do was like connect with like my inner child. I don't know, like it just felt so out of it, so sad. Purposeless. I don't know if that's the right word either, but I just felt like it was in a funk, you know? And then I ended up taking a nap, which bothers me because like I work from home. Like I have the luxury of like having my own schedule, my own lifestyle. And I should be taking care of myself enough that I don't need a nap. I should be taking care of myself that I eat regularly, and I don't. Granted, I do have like only a mini fridge right now because my rental that I'm in does not have a fridge. But I just haven't been taking care of myself at all. In a lot of ways. Mentally, like I keep saying, oh, I'm going to get a therapist. I haven't found one yet. I haven't even looked. I have a recommendation, but I haven't made the call. My diet is shit. I've been living off protein bars because that's easy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's so weird because I remember playing Sims. I was going to say growing up, but I've also played as an adult. And I took care of my Sims so well. So well. I had all these resources and I was like, my Sims are going to live the best life. Why did I take better care of my Sims than I am taking care of me? Like, why? Like, do I need to like change my mindset? Do I need to like picture my life as a game? This is me being a Sims with a little diamond. I don't know. Life can be challenging at times. And that sounds deep, and I don't mean it to be deep, I just mean it to be real. I don't think people talk about mental health enough in terms of just like surviving. And some people might not relate to that. They might be like, what do you mean surviving? I love life. Good for you. And I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. Not everybody does. A lot of people question, like, why am I here? What is my purpose? What are my goals? And I think that needs to be more like normalized and talked about, that it's okay to question everything, you know? But then also to not put pressure on yourself. You don't need to change the world. I don't know where that mindset came from, because that's a lot of pressure for a lot of people, especially people who don't even have the resources to, quote, change the world. They're like, oh, I'm just here living my life. How am I going to change the world? I can't even get a job. You know, like, I don't know. There's just so much pressure that people feel, and I hate that. And then, you know, here I am. I have tons of resources. I have a huge platform. And it's like, well, Katie, how are you going to use that? You know, what are your goals? How are you going to change the world? It's like, God, I don't know. I'm lucky if I freaking shower today. So anyway, this is a reminder to whoever's watching this. If you're feeling the way I was feeling, and continue to feel, if I'm being honest. I say that a lot, if I'm being honest, because I am. I'm always going to try to be honest with you guys and just let it out. Surviving is something to be proud of. Waking up today and making it through the day is something to be proud of. And life can sometimes just be like baby steps of that, you know? Today, my goals are to go to the grocery store and buy food to make sure I have 3 meals in the next 3 days. If I can accomplish that, I feel like I've been successful today. But yeah, also tonight and today, I have volleyball today, which is really exciting because, you know, they say like working out is good for the brain, for the body, obviously. And I love volleyball. I haven't been with my team for a couple weeks. It's been like a transition period. And then I go to the comedy club sometimes, so I think I'll go to one tonight, which is great because I don't know if I've mentioned this yet on here, but I'm thinking about pursuing comedy, whether as like a profession, that's a hard thing to do. But as a passion, as something for fun. I once opened for Whitney Cummings, which I loved. I talked about that on my live if you've watched that. It was so fun. It was so like exhilarating, and it was just like, there was like a reward, you know, it was like a goal and a reward, an outcome, you know, and when you're like self-employed, or like retired, if you're watching this, you know, you're just kind of like, it's weird. It's great not having a boss, being your own boss, but it feels weird. Like you have to really motivate yourself to like come up with goals and targets and be excited for your accomplishments. At least that's how I'm feeling. Anywho, wanted to hop on, say good morning. I'm very new to this whole like vlogging life, so bear with me as I put out content and figure out what I'm doing. But I'm just happy to share it. I think it's really, really exciting to have this little community of people, and I don't know, just talking, because that's the other thing. I think I'm like lonely sometimes, you know, like I live by myself. I'm new to this area. I mean, I've lived here about a year, but like I'm still new to the area, and because I work from home, I mean, I'm self-employed, like I don't have coworkers, so there's just some days that are just very quiet for me. And so this is also like, this is my version of, I don't want to say therapy, because I really could benefit from real therapy, but this is my way of connecting. This is my way of not feeling so alone in a daily pattern of silence. A lot of people ask how to make new friends in a new city. And the first advice I give is figure out what it is that you love. What is your like #1 passion, thing you do for fun, thing you're an expert in? For me, that's volleyball. So the first thing I did was I Googled volleyball leagues in San Diego. And it has worked out amazingly in meeting with people. I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's an entire league of people where I know we at least have one thing in common, and that is volleyball. And so I'm in a Volo league. They're actually all over the US, so try looking it up. They have volleyball, basketball, all sorts of sports. Also like beer pong. What's the game where you toss a beanbag? Cornhole?
it's just a really good way to meet people. And it's great because you don't need to have a full team to play. I was a free agent and I was very fortunate, and I was placed on a team of five other people who are all around my age, and we've all bonded really well. And since meeting, we've done drinks, we've done an escape room, we've done game nights. So that's been the number one thing that has helped me meet people in my area, and really gotten me out of the house. Because when you're new to a city and you don't know anybody, I think it's really easy to just want to stay inside, which I do a lot. So at least once a week, this is getting me out of the house, getting me outside, getting me enjoying that sun, getting active, because I struggle with that a lot. But it's great. I highly recommend it. The other piece of advice I have, which is also something I've practiced, is, you know when you're at like a bar, and maybe this is just me, but it can't be. I know this is relatable. And you're like in the bathroom and you're a little like drunk and you're a little friendly more than normal, and you're a little talkative, you're not as shy, and you're like, you see this girl and you're like, oh my God, you're so cute. And she's like, you're so pretty. And then you start talking about whatever. And then like you trade numbers. You're like, we should hang out. But like, I never would follow through on that. I still to this day have numbers of people I've met but never followed through. Well, I was in this new city and I was like, I gotta follow through. I gotta actually follow through and meet these people that I met. You know, hang out with them again. So I went to a concert once, which is another thing. Go do the things that you are comfortable doing. It's really hard to step out on your own when you're by yourself. So if you're an introvert like I am sometimes, being in an environment that you're at least comfortable in is easier to do by yourself than an environment you know nothing about. So for me, I went to an emo night show, which is just a bunch of like emo music that I know. I went by myself, and I literally was going to the bathroom, and then these girls were like, hey, and I'm like, hey. Anyway, that was a year ago. And since then, me and these girls have gone to concerts, and we've done drinks and dinner, and you just gotta follow through. You just gotta follow through and step out and do stuff, you know? I think people have tried like Bumble BFF. I've never tried that. The online thing is so hard, whether it's for friends or for dating. But getting out and talking to people in person, whether it's friendships, relationships, that makes a huge difference, because you can just feel the energy. You can just feel them radiating good vibes or bad vibes. You know, there's people you meet and you're like, I don't know, they're a little sketchy. So that's what I did today. Got out of the house, got that vitamin D that everyone's telling me I should be getting. It's the only vitamin D I'm getting. You know what I mean? No. Like I said this morning, my next stop, Trader Joe's, grocery store, 3 meals for 3 days. So nine meals. I hate cooking for myself, but I need it. I need to take care of myself the way I took care of my Sims character. Also, anyone watching this who likes these sunglasses, these are blenders. Super helpful when you're playing outdoor volleyball because it is so bright. It's a local San Diego company, actually. I'll link them. I'll support the local companies in my, how do you do this, in the comments, in the description. No, this is great. Yesterday I was in such a funk, and today I just feel so like, so much happier. That's the thing. I think for me, and this is maybe something I just have to discover myself, I need the socialization. I think humans do in general. We're not meant to be solo creatures. We're meant to be social creatures. And so if you spend days in a row of just yourself, or in my case, me and my cat, it just kind of like brings you down. And so today, starting off the day with my volleyball people, playing against other teams, getting competitive, just having fun, moving around. It's a good way to start the day. Highly encourage it. I'm in my made-up streaming room at the moment, updating you guys on the last bit of my day. Or the beginning of my night. I don't really know yet. All I know is I did not make it to the grocery store. I came home and I showered. That is after cleaning up Tommy's shit on my couch and my bed. Which I will say this.
somewhere I read that cats aren't malicious and cats don't do things to piss you off. That's a lie. Any cat owner knows cats know exactly what they are doing. Tommy will bite plastic, bang on the blinds, anything he can do to make noise to piss me off. And today he shit on my bed and the couch. You know why? Because I have converted him from the long wallpaper length cat box to a smaller one due to the space, and he's not happy about it. Am I gonna give him back the wallpaper length cat box that he used to have? Yes. Tommy, you win. You win. Anyway, I digress. I showered today and I started to get ready. Today was gonna be a productive day. I mean, you guys, I look cute, okay? Am I going on a date? Yes, with myself. With myself, because, well, for many reasons. Because men suck, and I'll be honest, I've been like moping. Even just saying that word, I can still feel like the lingering pain of like the sadness of just like giving your heart to somebody and being so kind to somebody only for them to fucking stomp on it as if you are just nothing. You know what though? I'm done being mad. I'm done being sad. One of my friends told me today, and I was like, holy shit, I hope this is not true. And I refuse to attract these people anymore. But he said, welcome to dating in your 30s. It is very hard to meet, how do you word it? It is very hard to meet people who are not hurt in their 30s. And I was like, oh, well, that sucks. Because that was the thing. The last person I met was a hurt person. And hurt people, and that person hurt me. Look, I'm still like, don't cry. Do not cry, Katie. You did your makeup. Damn it, I was coming in like confident too. It's fine. You're allowed to be you're allowed to be sad that someone hurt you. You're allowed to be disappointed in somebody that you were so good to, or you tried to be good to them. You were good to them. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm okay. I swear to God. Am I gonna share this? I'm going to share this. Because as I said this morning, with the start of this video, I'm just gonna be real. Holy shit, Katie. Damn. Well, like I was trying to say, this is the last time I feel sad about this boy. This is the last time I feel bad about my situation. This is the last time I feel bad for myself. And I've been like moping for what feels like a week. And I'm done. I'm so done, because we attract what we want. We attract what we feel. And if I'm feeling bad for myself, if I'm feeling sad, and like that's just going to keep lingering, you know? And I'm done. Holy shit. Okay. Whew, got that off my chest. Ooh. Anywho, did I go to the grocery store today? No, I did not. I actually ended up getting sunburnt during volleyball earlier today, and I was not expecting that. In fact, it gave me the biggest migraine. I had to put sunglasses on and wait it out. Took Excedrin, ate some sugar. Have I eaten? I have not. See, this thing, I need to get my life together so aggressively. And I obviously do not have the strength to manage people outside of this box right here. Oh, damn, guys. I was not expecting that. You know when someone goes, how are you really feeling? Like, how are you? And you're like, I'm good. And they're like, how are you really feeling? And then all of a sudden you're like, well, fuck. Like, I have some shit to unpack. Apparently I do. And it's so, oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because this man doesn't deserve this reaction. And yet for some reason it exists. It makes me feel a little crazy. I'll be honest. Anywho, so I'm going to be pursuing things that bring me happiness, that spark joy, and I'm going to find that within myself. And, you know, I've said that before, but like, you look at yourself sometimes, you're like, are you okay? Are you okay? No, obviously not. But it takes practice. Self-love takes practice. So I got ready for myself. So, Katie, do not cry because you look too cute to cry. In fact, there was a TikTok that said, you know, pretty girls aren't sad. And I just bawled. Oh my God, I sound so unhinged. I sound crazy, you guys. Look, I've been through some shit. And then the second there was like what felt like a normal moment in my life, gone. So that being said, I'm taking myself out tonight. I'm going to the comedy club solo. I've done that before. It's fun. It's actually the perfect like mood booster for me. I hope to soon, very soon, do my own little stand-up. I have not gained enough courage yet, which is funny because you're like, wait, didn't you like open for Whitney Cummings? I mean, I did, but like I had like a month to plan, and honestly, the day of, this sounds fucked up, but I was like, I hope I get in a car accident. So I had like a legitimate excuse to not do it because I was so scared. I was so scared. But you gotta do life scared sometimes. And here I am being like, I'm just gonna watch tonight. You know, maybe next weekend will be my weekend. I don't know. Anyway, I'm so angry. I'm so mad. Those are the same words, Katie. We know. I'm done moping. Those tears, that was the last time. That was the last time I feel sad about that situation. It's just like, it just sucks when like shitty things happen to good people. You're like, what the hell? But here's a quote that I keep repeating to myself. And they say, rejection is life's redirection. And it's like, okay, fate, destiny, life, you could have just been like a little softer about that. You could have just like done it easy. Yeah, you could have just been soft. And if you watched my season, this is how I compare it. There's like the Michael A redirection. Michael was like so soft, so gentle. I couldn't even be mad. I was like, thank you, I wish you the best. And then there was like the Greg direction, which is like very triggering for people. And yeah, if life could just like reject me a little softer, I would appreciate it. You know, I'm 31. I'm very sensitive. I'm in a fragile state, obviously. Damn. I feel like I needed to get that off my chest. I was just in a like what felt like an hour scroll of TikTok of just like me being silent and watching content, which is not ideal. So I was like, hey, let's chat with the people, and then boy, did I not expect that. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I came here to be like motivational for you, and I don't know that I am. I don't know that I motivated you. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you have advice. Maybe you've been in this situation. Anywho, I gotta get dressed. I'm still in like sweats. I'm only like half ready for the night. Also, I haven't figured out what I want to do with my hair. It's at that length now where when it hits my shoulder, it just a little Susie Q girl next door look. I don't know if I like that. Oh, God, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I shouldn't be. I'm just, it doesn't matter, Katie. I could just ramble. Anyway, like I said, I always want to just be like real. That was real. I feel like I'm shaking. I am. You know why? Because I haven't eaten today. Because I drank coffee, took a nap. Oh, man. Maybe I should go get some food before this show tonight. Anyway, I hope you were able to take something out of this. Thank you for letting me vent. Like I said, that is the last time I feel any emotion over anything that happened in the past. We're leaving all of that there. I'll say one more thing, because this is what kind of like ignited me a little bit. This person said, like, your body only knows the present, and your body reacts to the present. It doesn't understand time. It doesn't understand thinking in the past or thinking in the future. It just feels what it feels in the present. And the way your body feels is how your mind is thinking. And I'm gonna like totally butcher this. She was like way smoother about like explaining it. In fact, I'm gonna shout out her podcast. I haven't listened to it, but I already went and like subscribed, liked it, whatever. It's called, I think it's called Spiraling Up, which I'm not doing right now, but I will be. Yeah, basically she's just saying like, and it's the whole concept of like manifesting, you know, like your thoughts are a result of your life. And if I just keep feeling bad for myself and negative to the people in the world of just like, I hate people, I hate men, I hate dating, like that's just not gonna do me any good. But in the meantime, focusing on myself, which I know I keep saying that, but sometimes you just gotta keep saying it. You gotta keep saying it until you actually do it. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put some pants on, head out. It's Saturday. It is Saturday night, and I am looking cute. I'm looking cute. And you know what? You know who you find sometimes at comedy shows? Funny people. Funny single people. Oh, see, fuck. Here I am being like, so maybe I'll find a guy tonight. Katie, you are focused on yourself. You know what the thing is though? This is the last time I bring up this man. It's, there you go. Oh, it's when you're not looking that you find somebody. And I wasn't looking when I met this person. And that's what's so annoying. I got sucked in. I was like, I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even trying. You sucked me in, fucker. Man. Anywho, I'm judging myself right now. So if you're judging me, just do me a favor and just like keep that inside. I don't want to know about it. You can tell your friends about it. I don't want to see it. If you could just leave some like words of encouragement, that would probably go a lot further for me. Anyway, have a great night. Thanks for watching.